Hello Transformer fans, this is 37 Rust Dog back again with another Transformers review, and this time this is over the Transformers Generations War for Cybertron Deluxe Class Soundwave with Transformers Generations Combiner Wars Buzzsaw. Now, I know I was debating if I should get Buzzsaw or not, so I went ahead and caved in and got him. And actually, it was a good thing that I did, because this figure started growing on me. Yeah, he has a real crappy tank mode right here. But it does work with Soundwave. Especially in my stop motion project called Crossworlds, where they're the only two survivors of Planet X. And they escape in a makeshift aircraft that Soundwave transforms into. But without further ado, we're going to go ahead and transform him into that spaceship mode. And he also has a fan mode called the lamppost. So we remove the weapons. Now before we go on with the transformation, we're going to transform Buzzsaw. So what we're going to do is pop this open like that. We're going to rotate back like this. Flip that around. Or if you want to, just flip around like that. Like that. Flip these around. Flip this around, and I'll explain why. Because these will end up being his backpack. And it actually is a cool feature that I designed, or at least I kind of modified on Buzzsaw. Because if you see that little peg, it's going to go on his back. So I'm going to set Buzzsaw to the side. Now we're going to transform him into his boombox mode. So to transform him to that is we're going to unpeg these right here, like so. And they're a real pain in the butt to get to. Once you unpeg that, then you're going to come back over here. And I've already touched the paint, and the paint just went boom. Crap. I got to redo the paint job. But we're going to bring the legs down, grab here, and flip up like that. And I'm going to go ahead and redo his paint. So we're going to do the boombox first. So while he's like this, I got to set him up. Help, man, down. Anyway. So we're going to rotate the legs like this. I know there's different versions of his boombox mode. But what we're going to do, and here's the catch. Once I put Buzzsaw on his back, these wheels right here will not move to the back. And that's what you want with this figure. So we're going to turn his wheels, turn his feet that way. Turn it that way. But it's not going to work like that, so we're just going to rotate it down like this. Bring that down. Now getting him into his boombox mode for the Cybertronian boombox mode is a pain in the butt. So we just got to rotate this down like that. Flip and turn. And bring that down. Set that up just like that. Whoa, hold on. This figure's getting crazy. So we just... there we go. See how I got it hooked up? Just like that. So I'm going to do the same thing to here. Just kind of wiggle. Whoops. Wiggle and say, oh shit. So we're just going to do it like this. No, we got to have it down like this. Now, if you want to, you can have it like this. It's okay. But I prefer Buzzsaw in the back. Whoops. Now, if you mistransform this guy into the boombox mode, then Buzzsaw ain't going to fit right. So we just got to do that. Flip the arms back. And there you go. in boombox mode. Kind of cool looking. Now, the fun part. We go from boombox to spaceship. So what you're going to do is flip his arms around like that. Straighten them up. There you go. Flip up. Turn. There you go. Now, the real picky part. Take the feet right here. You got to kind of bend it over, rotate it around, all the way around like that. Bend it forward, bring it back, rotate it up. There you go. Now, the fun part, the wings. So we're going to do this. Do this. Now that his wings are set, now you're just going to bring everything in. Like so. Like that. Bring it all in. Like that. And there you go. And there you have it. But he's not done yet. You're going to bring these down. And if you want, you could put the guns on him, which I kind of recommend. But I wouldn't do it. But here's his other alternate spaceship mode. Kind of cool looking, actually. Kind of Cybertronian-ish. Now we're going to go from this to his lamppost mode. So what you're going to do is bring this up. Turn the hands like that. Flip it up like this. Now when we get to the lamppost part, I got to touch up on the paint job. So just give me a moment while I stop this after I get done transforming him into the lamppost. And then you'll see how cool it actually is. He doesn't need all these weapons on him either, but I would use them anyway for stability. So, but since we don't need the weapon, we just, you piece of shit. Alright, we're going to stop this video right quick, because I got to do some little touch-ups. And I will be right back. You know what, I know it's what they said in the movies, and the guy that says they'll be right back never returns. So, I'll be right back. And this time, this is his other fan mode, the lamppost. I mean, I was just toying with the idea of how cool he would be if he had another fan mode, which is a lamppost. Because in G1, More Than Meets the Eye, which is actually a 4-part series, at the very beginning, when you see Jazz driving by, you'll see Soundwave there. And Soundwave was in a lamppost mode. Well, this is a fan lamppost mode, which is a Cybertronian version. Which I don't think was even in the game. Even though I never played the game. But a lot of people said the game was awesome. But here's the lamppost mode, which I think is really cool, especially with Buzzsaw on the back. Now I'm going to show you how I did it. How I hooked this guy up. See right here, the hole in the back? See that little peg? I super glued it. So whenever he goes anywhere, the Buzzsaw can be his backpack. Then we're going to go from this mode into the robot mode. So what you're going to do is pop the feet down, move them forward, flip around. Now if you want, you can leave the heel spurs down, but I leave them down. Gives them better stability. Then you have them set up like this. Now we're just going to reach in. And this is where it gets to be a real pain in the butt. Just got to lock that back. Lock the wheel back. Because sometimes it does not want to secure properly. Just got to bend it in like that. Reach up here. Without touching the stuff that I just repainted. Otherwise it's going to get screwed up again. Turn the arms like this. And there you go. There's that arm. Then we're just going to do the same thing. Rotate it around. Without touching this piece. Then we're just going to angle that back just like that. Then while your hands are out of the way, we're going to take the hands, bring them up, twist them out. And I just screwed up that roll number. Well, crap. Alright. Just got to see what I'm doing, so I had to reach in there and turn the hand out like that. There we go. There's Soundwave, just about done. So what we're going to do is take this, put it in here, take this weapon. Even though it's really not his actual weapon, but I went ahead and made a makeshift weapon for him. Because apparently when I dremeled that hole, I totally forgot that his pieces were in. And all of a sudden, I just screwed them up and hacked them in half. But here is Soundwave. Let me scoot him back so you can actually get a good view. Here is the War for Cybertron Soundwave with Buzzsaw in the back. Now this figure, I think, turned out awesome. Yeah, I may have to touch up on the paint a little bit, but other than that, I think it turned out really cool. But until then, this is 37 Rust Dog signing off.